Namaste. This is Ali, and this is a guided Yoga Nidra recording. Begin to get yourself comfortable and settled in Savasana or Shavasana. Or you might take another posture in your body that you find comfortable and easeful. It's best to keep the head neutral and the body as symmetrical as possible in the shape that you take. And as you begin to get comfortable here, know that Yoga Nidra is a state of consciousness, which is sometimes referred to as passive samadhi. And my guidance in this recording, in this experience, may or may not lead you into this state of Yoga Nidra. You may pass through many different states of consciousness throughout the practice, and that is normal and expected. So might you embrace each changing wave and state, and meet each new experience in your practice with openness and a sense of curiosity. Allow yourself to begin to settle deep down into the support of the earth. Notice if there are any little adjustments that you could take to get even 1% more comfortable now. Begin to let your jaw soften and release, and relaxing through the entire muscle of the tongue, all the way down towards the root of the tongue, letting your attention trickle through the little muscles of your face, temples, eyebrows, eyelids, all of the little muscles in your forehead, and into the scalp and the hair, little micro muscles within the head releasing. You might even imagine that you could soften into the little teeny muscles around the ears. The soundscapes of this recording within the jungle of Costa Rica, and also the sounds around you in your environment currently. And might you welcome each of these sounds with a sense of contentment, santosha, knowing that each changing sound wave is welcomed. No need to change your experience or make anything better than it already is. Just allowing each sound. Again, with openness, contentment, and curiosity. And now, might you begin to welcome a sense of an inner refuge, a place within yourself that you cultivate a specific feeling tone that arises from the deepest needs within yourself. So perhaps there's a desire for inner peace or a feeling of groundedness. Maybe you're calling in a sense of safety or trust. Or you might be calling in love or connection. For me, it's a place where I cultivate the feelings of calm, peace, equanimity, a sense of groundedness, and a trust in life. So you might pick one feeling if this is your first time exploring into an inner refuge in your Yoga Nidra practice. So tuning into what feels most needed. And as you find that feeling that would be most beneficial for you to cultivate in this moment, begin to welcome some things that draw that feeling out of you, that begin to create a somatic experience of this feeling tone within your body. So there might be thoughts, memories, or perhaps a place that begins to invoke this feeling within yourself. Maybe there's an aroma that begins to invoke this feeling for you, or a particular sound. Maybe there's a being or a group of beings that would support this place within yourself, this feeling tone that you're bringing in. Or perhaps solitude is what invokes the feeling most for you. And the beings might be human beings or beloved pets or wildlife around you, surrounding you in this place that you're conjuring up within your imagination now. So for the next few moments, might you welcome these different thoughts, memories, images, beings, aromas, sounds, sensations. Allowing yourself to simmer in the feeling tones that you're creating for the next few breaths. And please know that if this is your first time exploring into creating feelings and emotional tones within yourself, be patient, as this practice can sometimes take time and consistency, just as with any other new experience or skill that we learn. Might you take a couple of deep breaths now as we release any thoughts or images and just welcome the feeling tone that you're calling in. Letting yourself simply rest here in this feeling that you're cultivating, and then might you imagine that each deep breath could nurture or nourish that feeling within yourself, giving it energy and life. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, releasing through an open mouth, and again a deep breath in, letting it go, and one more time. Now might you call in your primary sankalpa. So if you're not working with a particular sankalpa, or you're not sure what that is, might you bring in that main feeling tone and invite the statement. For example, if you're calling in peace, you could invite in the statement, I am creating peace within myself. Taking a moment now to call in your sankalpa 3 times, or to affirm that feeling that you're calling in. I am creating peace within myself. Mentally whispering 3 times now. And now, begin to rotate attention throughout your physical body. Could you bring all of your attention to the crown of your head, to the center of the forehead, to the right side of your head, to the left side of your head, to the place in the center of your eyebrows, to the right eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, eyelid, the eye itself, to the right ear, earlobe, folds of the ear, inner ear, the right side of the jaw, the teeth, inside of the right cheek, the air flowing through the right nostril, the right side of the nose. Back to the center of the eyebrows, the left eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, eyelid, the left eye itself, to the left ear, earlobe, folds of the ear, inner ear, the left side of the jaw, the teeth, inside of the left cheek, the flow of air within the left nostril, left side of the nose, the space in the center of the eyebrows, the tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue, the center of the throat, the pit of the throat, the right collarbone, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, center of the forearm, right side of the wrist, left side of the wrist, center of the palm, back of the palm, base of the thumb, tip of the thumb, tips of each finger, 1, 2, 3, little finger, a sense of the whole right arm and the volume within the arm, sensing the whole right arm to the right side of the chest, the pit of the throat, left collarbone, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, center of the forearm, left side of the wrist, right side of the wrist, the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the base of the thumb, tip of the thumb, moving through the fingertips, 1, 2, 3, 4, the small finger, sensing all of the fingers, the hand, and a sense of the whole arm, the whole left arm, and the volume or the space that exists within the arm. The whole arm to the left side of the chest, the heart center, a sense of the solar plexus center, down to the navel. Sense the breath at the navel center, rising and falling. The low belly, the pubic bone, a sense of the whole bowl of the pelvis, and over to the right hip joint, center of the thigh, the knee, lower leg, right side of the ankle, left side of the ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the big toe mound, the tip of the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and the small toe. A sense of all of the toes of the right foot, and begin to invite a sense of the whole right leg and the volume within the leg. The whole right leg, welcoming back a sense of the bowl of the pelvis over to the left hip joint, the center of the thigh, the knee, lower leg, inside of the ankle, outside of the ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the big toe mound, the tip of the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, little toe, all of the toes simultaneously, and a sense of the whole left leg and the volume within the leg. The whole left leg, a sense of the whole left leg and back towards the bowl of the pelvis. Would you sense both legs together now, equally? Both legs and the volume of the legs, the space that exists within the legs, and inviting a sense of the torso, front and back, both arms and hands, the neck, throat, head, and whole face, the whole body, a sense of the whole body now. The whole body resting deeply. As you're resting deeply and sensing the whole body, might you welcome the breath at the navel center. As you feel each natural wave of inhalation and exhalation, might you count down from 10, feeling the inhale, mentally whispering 10, feeling the exhale, mentally whispering 10, feeling the inhale, 9, feeling the exhale, 9, continuing at your own pace. releasing the breath at the navel and drawing attention gently up towards the heart center, feeling the breath at the heart now. With each natural inhalation and exhalation, might you welcome a counting down from 10 once again, feeling the inhale, 10, feeling the exhale at the heart, 10, inhaling, 9, exhaling, 9. And now releasing that and letting your attention draw up into the mind's eye center, the center of the forehead, the prefrontal cortex. Could you imagine here that you could sense the breath here at the mind's eye center? You might even imagine breathing in through the mind's eye center and exhaling through the mind's eye center. Just imagining as you feel the next inhalation, mentally whispering 10, exhaling 10, inhaling 9, exhaling 9, at your own pace. And now, as you release this, might you imagine once again, as you bring all of your attention to the crown of the head, that you could breathe in through the crown of the head, down towards the center of your body, exhaling back out through the crown of the head. Just imagining. You might imagine you could breathe in through the crown, energy drawing down towards the tailbone, and then back up towards the crown. Again for 10, inhaling 10, exhaling 10. Inhaling crown towards base, exhaling 9. Base to crown. At your own rhythm. Releasing this. And now, could you bring all of your attention to the right side of your body? You might imagine you could draw a line down the center of your body, and the whole left side could fall away into a sense of darkness or nothingness. The whole right side becomes saturated with aliveness, warmth, sensation, shimmering with life force energy. You might feel the breath throughout this whole right side of your body. Sensing the volume and the space that exists within your right side, the flow of circulation and energy within your body, and the magnetic field and prana that surrounds your right side of your body, the whole right side. Trillions of cells buzzing with aliveness. And then giving time for your attention to migrate to the left side of your body, the whole left side awakening to the energy, sensation, and prana that infuses the left side of your body. You might imagine that the whole right side could fall away into darkness or nothingness as the left side becomes saturated with the light of awareness. The whole left side radiant, warm, flowing with circulation and prana. Trillions of cells shimmering with the sensation of aliveness. The whole left side. And now both sides together, the whole body, globally, basking in the light of awareness, sensation, full of prana and vitality, trillions of cells buzzing with life. And from the whole body, taking in the whole body, could you condense your attention to the center of the forehead once again, the mind's eye, and sensing any light or darkness beyond your mind's eye center. Here, could you begin to welcome in once again any thoughts, images, memories that invoke the feeling tone that you're calling in this moment. Perhaps you have an inner refuge that you're working with, a few different feelings of safety, groundedness, peace, trust. What is it that you're calling in? And begin to welcome in different images, memories, places, beings, aromas, sounds. Ever so gently letting each of these feelings invoke within your body by calling in the different things or blessings within your life that allow these feelings to occur. And it might feel like you're calling in the different blessings in your life, which may also invoke a sensation of gratitude. Just allowing these different thoughts, images, memories to flood into your awareness one by one for the next couple of moments. And again, inviting a sense of patience and grace with yourself. Could you allow these images and memories, thoughts to fade away, and just resting here in the feeling tones that you've created within your inner refuge. Allow the somatic experience to be all that is left. And basking in that, resting back into that feeling tone that's here. And as you're resting here, simmering in this sensation, could you call in your sankalpa once again now? And you might be welcoming in the statement, I am creating peace within myself. Take a moment now to invite your sankalpa to be here with you. Allowing yourself to bask here for the next few moments in the state and feeling tones that you've cultivated, resting back into the spaciousness of awareness, pure awareness itself. And as you rest back here, might you begin to welcome some of the sounds, perhaps the sounds here of the jungle in the Pacific coast of Costa Rica, different sounds of cicadas, toucans, geckos, howler monkeys. And you might welcome the vitality of this beautiful jungle by the ocean into your experience. And very gently, at your own pace, we'll begin to slowly re-emerge. So you might start by sensing the already happening rhythm of your breath. You might feel the support of the earth beneath you and the sense of the environment around you. And then begin to deepen the breath as you're ready, lengthening your inhale and releasing, letting go, exhaling. And just a few like that, in and out. In and out. And as you're reinvigorating the body with breath, might you bring some small gestures, maybe a nod of the head, or some little movements of the toes. You might touch the thumb to the first finger and just gently rub the fingers together, feeling the sensations of your physical body, maybe moving through each finger one by one. And when the time feels right to bring some more movements to your body, you might take a big stretch, or you might hug the knees into your heart. You might roll to one side or let your knees sway gently. Just notice what you need as you're re-emerging from your practice today. And even as you're coming out of the practice, might you invite in a sense of what you've cultivated here within your nervous system, within the different layers of yourself, physical body, energetic body, emotional, mental body, the presence of your witnessing consciousness, spirit, all of the different layers of you. Feeling the benefits of your practice, the consistency of your practice, compounding the benefits in these layers over time. So might you once again just breathe into that possibility, a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you might feel called to rest here for several more moments, or you might slowly start to press up to a seated position. And just as with all of my recordings, you might take a moment here to pause or to remove your headphones, or you might take a moment to connect with me and listen to some of my announcements or frequently asked questions. I'd love firstly to thank you for practicing with me today. It's my honor to guide people into hopefully the state of Yoga Nidra, and I don't take it lightly that there are so many people around the world practicing with me each and every day. So thank you from the very bottom of my heart for being here today. If this is your first time practicing with the inner refuge, or starting to create an inner refuge, or as one of my teachers, Richard, would call it, the inner resource, you might comment below and let me know how that went for you today. You might let me know if you enjoyed the soundscape of the jungle here in Costa Rica. We just finished up leading a yoga and Yoga Nidra retreat in Playa Pelada, Costa Rica, and now I'm here near Playa Ballena, which is another place that we host retreats in the Uvita area. I will post some information below for anybody that's interested in learning more about retreats, week-long retreats here with us in Costa Rica, myself and Tina and Kristen. And if you're here from the Yoga Nidra teacher training, thank you so much for being here. I absolutely adore following along with your journey in the training. I hope that you are enjoying Module 4 as we really dive into this concept of Ashreya and the inner refuge and creating feeling tones within ourselves within Module 4 in a bit of a deep dive. So please let me know if you're here from Module 4. Let me know how Module 4 is going for you. And if you're interested to learn more about this online self-paced Yoga Nidra teacher training, which is a deep dive over 100 hours of practice and lessons and practicum and creation of beautiful and unique Yoga Nidra guidance, both through transmission and through creative writing and scripts. I'd absolutely love to hear from you if you're interested in joining us. So I will post the information for Yoga Nidra teacher training and how to apply. We have the most beautiful community of not just Yoga Nidra students or yoga and meditation teachers, but also so many social workers, nurses, psychotherapists, coaches, people who are here to serve their communities and empower their communities with brilliant practices and tools. And there are so many of those that we dive into within this training that people are finding so helpful in their practice with their clients. So if this is something that you feel called to or feel that you might be a good fit for, then I would absolutely love to hear from you in the applications. There's an online application that you can fill out. There is an information package that you can download, which will tell you all about the training and how to apply. Again, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to hear from you in the comments below. May you be so peaceful. May you be happy, healthy, free from suffering, oppression. May it be so for all beings. Namaste.